Good afternoon, viewers. A warm welcome to your favorite entertainment talk show, Top Notch Convo. I'm your host, Bai Ibrahim Cham, aka Rahim, and here we are at the main studios in GRTS. Unfortunately, due to the coronavirus, we can't be out and about in the hotels, having a wonderful time, enjoying the breeze, enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the luxury of the beautiful Gambian scenery and greenery. But unfortunately, so here we are at the studio's home base, still cool, still smooth, still nice. We have the screens behind us and we're having a wonderful, wonderful time here at the studio. So I hope everybody is actually, following the safety precautions, the wearing of masks, the, hand sanitizers, coughing in the elbows and everything to do just to make sure you're safe and, you keep people around you safe, especially your parents, your children, and everyone who's actually vulnerable to the coronavirus. But the entertainment scene, the entertainment talk shows, the entertainment vibe has to actually go on. So, it can actually cool the vibes, So, Top Notch Convo is back again and opening this season, I'm kicking it off with one of the Gambia's biggest international, remember I said international promoters. There are a lot of promoters here in the Gambia doing a wonderful job, going from Black Links to Sticky B and stuff like that, doing their quota within the local industry. But we also need cats out there who are in the diaspora to actually make sure that our music, our vibe, our name is on the map on the international level. And one of the youngest promoters and also the biggest promoters doing that for the Gambia is the one and only Chris Black. Chris Black, welcome to the Gambia once again and welcome to Top Notch Convo.
Respect. It's good to be home. Like the Jamaicans say, dance a yard before you dance abroad. Charity begins at home. In our local language, we say Jamaica. Balundi.
Yeah.
So respect, brother, and I'm just saying a big thank you again for having me in this beautiful platform.
Absolutely, man. Anytime, any day, bro. Respect. But okay, I got to know you. I got to see Chris Black. I got to see Chris Black's achievements on social media. But when you were already at the peak of your career, when you were already doing it big out there. But I want to rewind it a bit, not just for my sake, but for the sake of the viewers too. Before you actually went to Germany, before you became an international promoter, let's start off with the baby steps you started here in the Gambia. I'm not furong dore yo astiki bi homa fangen dore de way. I'm not fangen dore fi si Gambia fi in the Brikama, right? Yeah. Tell us the baby steps you started, what you went through as a promoter here in the Gambia.
And respect and thank you very much for that wonderful, lovely question. In everything, you need a foundation. And the foundation was built here in Gambia a couple of years ago. So I can just say that GMB Promotion, that is my company, started a long way. And when I say a long way, we've been through a whole lot of things in Gambia here. We've been the first promotional company that ever staged or support artists, journalists, people involved in the entertainment industry, organizing international business workshops, giving free lectures, trying to stage shows for all artists around here, if not 100%, but 75% of artists, and, working with them hand in hand, trying to get to that level where we were never or even never expecting to be. And I would just say, thank God that we are one of the best out of Europe, and not only in Europe, but globally.
Okay, who are some of the artists you worked with locally here in the Gambia before you?
If I have to name, I will have to name like all. Yeah, so I can just say maybe we didn't work with the recent upcoming Gambian artists. That is, if I just have to give an example, that would be Nobles or Attack. But if you check all the other Gambian artists, in one way or the other, we already work with them.
Okay, but when I hear the word promoter, what I'm thinking about is someone who actually pays an artist a particular fee, and you go and stay. You can rent a hall or rent a arena. You do your show, put out the flyers, promote the show, and you make your money out of it. That's what I understand.
The business mind, the business side of it.
Okay.
Yeah, but a promoter is someone who scout or try to reveal the hidden talent from an individual. Yeah, someone who promotes, but not to demote. Someone who promotes to uplift, to show the surrounding, the talent in an individual, not only on the money side. Yeah.
Okay. Um, you lived in Birkama, right?
I used to live in Brikama, yeah.
Yeah, so
And I can just say that Brikama is my hometown. You know what? Because that is where Chris Black was discovered.
yeah.
Yeah, but I was born in Dipakunda and raised in Dipakunda same way.
Okay. Birkama is a reggae hub, I must say, right? It's a reggae hub there.
Not only a reggae hub, recently they have,
Yeah, recently, but it was a reggae hub. Birkama was a reggae hub. The Rebel in the Recaller. There's a whole lot of artists that came out of there. Yeah, the frontliners and stuff like that. Hurricane. So many talented youths that came out of Birkama, and Birkama was like the reggae capital of the Gambia.
still the reggae capital.
Yeah, well, okay, we don't know about that yet because it's a little bit complicated right now because one of the best artists to come out of Gambia right now, or the biggest artist from Gambia right now, is from Birkama, and he's not a reggae artist, which is ST Birkama.
Yeah, but when you talk about the reggae capital, yeah, you're talking about reggae capital right now.
Has that, has that shaken the throne of reggae in Birkama, that a hip hop artist is the biggest artist right now in Gambia, and he's not a reggae artist, and he's from Birkama?
Not really. Yeah, like, you know, for you, you might choose, I'm just going to give a sample. For you, you might choose the pop side. I might choose the hip hop side. Someone else might choose the reggae dancehall side. Someone else might choose what? The R&B side, you know, in different genres. So it depends on what you feel more. So if you go in for the reggae, then you will say that, yo, the best artist is blah, blah, blah. If I choose hip hop, then I'll rather say that, yo, the best artist is so, so, so. Yeah. That's why when it comes to awards, you have this is the best artist on this is the best artist on this other side. Yeah.
You know, just as reggae artists in Birkama, like Rebellion, they call it, inspired upcoming artists like Benjamin and them. I'm seeing ST Birkama Boyo doing the same thing. I'm seeing people like Chronic Bob coming up. So that's why I'm thinking, okay, people of Birkama actually getting into becoming hip hop artists now. Even though they do it the ghetto way, in which they speak their own language, they speak their own Mandinka language, and which is preserving their identity, but it's still in the hip hop fabric, and that's why I'm a little bit worried that it might shake the throne of reggae in Birkama. That now ST is actually, you know, bringing up or inspiring youths coming up and embracing hip hop now.
Yeah, but same way ST is also supporting reggae artists. Reggae dancehall artists. Yeah, because if you check most of his shows or his events, you will also see that, yo, you have warm-up artists or you have artists on this reggae side. So same way, he's not only based in my own way, in the way that I saw things, he's not only uplifting hip-hop artists, he's like a hip-hop legend, but same way, he's also supporting the other sides too.
Okay, now let's talk about you as a promoter here in the Gambia, just a little bit more. Because I want to know actually, within your era of being a promoter here in Gambian music, maybe a lot of doors weren't opening up like they are today. What were what were some of the hardships you went through being a promoter here in the Gambia?
I will tell you the truth. Doors we are open before than now.
Oh,
yeah,
it's the opposite.
It's the opposite, the real opposite, and we have to be factual because where I live now, if you check in the whole world, Germany is one of the few or only countries that buy music from artists. You know, if I have to stage any show, I have to pay something that we call GEMA. You know, any song that I play, I have to pay for that right. You know what I mean? The artist need to, you mean? As a selector, as a DJ, or even organizer. You know, I'm versatile. I do different stuff too. It's not only being a promoter, I'm an event organizer too, same way, and I do selections too. So if I have to play any song or to make anything on my show, like a playlist, I have to pay for those songs, the artist to get what? Royalties.
You can't just play them randomly like that?
It's not done. You can only do that in Gambia because you know why? The government is not supporting the artists. You know, and when you talk about this music scene, you hear every day people complaining about the music union, the entertainment industry. The only thing lacking is the government. In a country, you have something that you call a constitution. And this constitution is something that governs the country or guides people to show them what you have to do and what you don't. You know what I mean? No man is above the law. And this is, if I'll just give an example. Recently, because of this corona thing which is going on, You are told that after 10 p.m. you don't have to be on the street. You know what I mean? If you're fined there, you will pay, you will face some penalties. And these are the same rules and regulations that the entertainment industry needs. Because for instance, if I'm told that I don't have to use Killer A's song, or I don't have to use ST's song, or I don't have to use Jizzle's song freely, using Bluetooth to transfer it, using WhatsApp to send it. Yo, if I have to do anything like that, I will face the law. Then bingo. So we don't have something like that. We don't have.
That is very hard to regulate, in my opinion.
It's not very hard. It's just the government feeling, you know, we come from it. Let's just be factual, you know. Bro, I'm not saying that I am wealthy or I am good in what I am doing, but I can say I thank God in this side of what I'm doing. And I've been doing this music for a past decade. It's more than a decade now. You know what I mean? And we have many talented Gambians here who recently, if I just check, they have to be also helping themselves or helping other people. You know, but it's not going wide because this government is not putting a face to uplift these people. You know, you have all this time National Assembly sitting on this, their chairs, wearing their haftans or their suits. You know what I mean? But you will never see them highlighting points like this. You know, I'm a youth that always speak what I see or what I know that is right. So if I say before the entertainment industry was going fine than right now, you have to agree with me. Before we have many festivals here in Gambia. We have something like the Home Roots Common Festival, something like that. We have many galas, you know what I mean? We have different occasions whereby every month you will see 5 to 10 Gambian artists performing somewhere. You know what I mean? Recently, the government is not involved in anything. The Ministry of Tourism and Culture is not doing anything towards the entertainment industry. And this is not done. You know, sometimes they think that musicians or people working in the entertainment industry are not to be counted, or they are not people to be considered. I'm going to tell you something. A musician, actor, actress, these are people that who are what? Superhuman people. They are super talented. They are not normal people. Remember that they get this gift. And, yo, bro, you cannot play your adverb without playing a sound. It's from the entertainment industry. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, right now we are doing something here, talking to you. It's all based on the entertainment. And we are trying to entertain people. You go to naming ceremonies, you hear them playing music. You know what I mean? Even the president, if his phone rings, yo, bro, it's all music. So at the end of the day, we have to turn back and say that, yo, the respect that we are giving to the businessmen, people involving themselves into other businesses, this is the same respect and the same efforts that we have to give to these people under the entertainment industry.
Great. Now let's talk about exporting Gambian music, because I think there was a time in which we wanted to know and recognize what Gambian artists were and recognize the Gambian music sound. And there were a lot of debates here and there. What is the Gambian sound here and there? Rap, Malaki pop, and whatever and whatnot. And now we've all passed that level. People are even embracing Afrobeat more than any other thing now. The Jizzle is making a hit, making hits and making a killing on Afrobeat. Noble's the same. Now we're talking about exporting this sound. Make sure we make it international, like the Whiskers, the Davidos, and stuff like that. How can the Gambian artists pull that off?
It's a simple question, what I just said recently, because the government is not doing anything towards it, so we will not have a market.
Okay, but I've spoken with a few people, and they've told me that the music industry has changed so much that there are a lot. For example, if you had a record label and you needed 50 staff there, you won't need it now, because back then everything was in computerized. You didn't have the Spotify, you didn't have the this thing, the Instagrams, and all that. You had YouTube, and if you needed 50 people in your record label, you might need just 15 now, or 25 or 20 people now, because everything is being set, and people and artists have a bigger chance of being independent now than actually being or actually being forced to sign to record labels and being governed by certain draconian laws. Can Gambian artists follow that trend of using their own initiative, using their own contacts, and not even being necessarily signed to record labels, but looking at how the music world has actually constituted itself, that now they can use that to make a killing, make their own money, and make their own exposure?
It's a good question and a very good observation. But I will turn the question back again because, you having all these stuffs online, setting all these platforms, trying to target the market. Online, what I mean, is like, if you check other countries, bro, the songs, most of the songs have copyright. You know what I mean? You cannot use someone's sound to do something else. You cannot use this sound to put it on an adverb. You have to pay for it. And if you have to take any beat or you have to do any promotion online, you have to pay for it. So this is the same thing that is going on right now. If the Gambian, what should I name it as? The Gambian market or what? Because the Gambia, you say Gambian music scene, it's not even yet an entertainment industry. You know what I mean? So,
if ST can put up Muna Faisal Estad, and ticket 300, 400, and 35, 40,000 people go home with at least $8 to $9 million in one night. It's not bad. It's not bad, is it? Huh?
He came to Europe and the tickets that people were paying were 20 euros. That is more than $300. You know how long ST was grinding. It's good that we bring in ST's topic too. We need to respect some people because, they put efforts to be where they are today. You know what I mean? So the thing is like, if they have to be where they are today, it's because of they did good homeworks. So again, with that saying that ST can put 20,000 or 100,000 people, it's a must. We have to support our own. You know what I mean? Check a sample. If another artist comes from another country, people are different too. You cannot compare yourself with other big artists because you have stage in life and stuff like that. But if you support your own, bro, there is nothing better than that. It's your own. It's your own.
Okay, so back to the question, how can Gambian artists actually penetrate the global market?
If only the government involve themselves into it. Bro, this is the only answer. I'm not blaming no government. I'm not blaming anybody.
You believe that's the only way?
Bro, I'm telling you this. I'll give you an example. Anything you play in another country concerning this entertainment, you have to pay for it. Did you ever pay any song that you play on your TV show? Let's just be honest. So you know what I mean? So because of what? You're getting everything free. So the person, remember this artist went home, sat on the table, tried to draw these lyrics, go to the studio, it's not free. You know what I mean? If you don't have money, NAWEC will never give you electricity. You need to buy, you know what I mean? So the thing is like gathering all those money, paying your studio fee, your studio session, making the mixing and the mastering. At the end of the day, you seen your song aired on GRTS or in another TV, and you are sitting at home. Everyone will say, yeah, Ibrahim, I saw the guy on TV, man, he's big. He's big in your eyes, but you don't know what he's going through. You know what I mean? Let's take example of our late legends, Musa Afiyangom, our dad. You know what I mean? These are legends. Gambians don't celebrate legends until they are departed. It doesn't matter only on entertainment. Even look the late Biri. You know what I mean? I saw a video online that the man have to even say that if Gambians don't praise him or Gambians don't see his efforts, other countries saw it. And this is what I'm telling you, this is the same thing. Yo, bro, I'm not saying I'm a legend. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I'm a superhuman being. But I'm just telling you something. I get celebrated in Western countries than in my own country. You know what I mean? If anybody see you outside, instead of to talk to you in a very nice, normal way, they will be checking you, that soap, that you will brag, or you know what I mean? See somebody and say, yo, I saw what you are doing and I really respect it. Keep it up. It's nothing. But Gambian bi munuta wax nit ne loy def baxna. Dañ ñaaka lu ñoo lekka waye lu ñoo wax ñaakuñ ko. Me, I'm a Gambian. I will say what I feel like saying, which is the real thing. Yeah. But I'm just saying, if they support the entertainment industry, it's something that will change the Gambia. Fastest thing. Mane, yaga na ñoo try di dugal xaalis ci football. Boy, football yi fu ñu yow dara time bi dafa jot ñu def lu ñu wara def. I play football, but I'm not a professional footballer. I just do it for fun. And I'm not saying no bias talk, but I defend the entertainment side, and this is what I do. I have never seen the government playing any part. Starting from 1900, if they come to the musicians, it's only if they want to do political rallies, to use musicians to get people, to entertain people. But after these campaigns and these political talks, they forget all these musicians. Man malako haral kan la election in Gambia. I'm sorry to say this. 2021. 2021, they gis ñu 5 artists or ñu 10 artists. Parti bi wala parti bele. oo ST wala ñu oo Jizzle oo ñu oo G ñu jox leen ku nekk 5,000 wala ñu jox leen ku nekk 2,000 wala 1,000 dollars ñu ne leen ñu ñëw ñu wuyal nit yi round after particle living ñu bàyyi leen. This is what they have to stop now. Yeah, you understand? The segregation is too much. They have to come together. We have to come together as a team, as a body, to build this together. You are doing your part, sitting on TV. Yeah, you buy a family, you buy a sohla, you talk to promote this thing. Yeah, you understand? It's a step ahead too. So passing. You know what I mean? The cameraman, Mr. Dawa behind the camera, is also there supporting what he is doing. So suko video te, you neka kir duñ ko gis. Yo so togu te nga sketch sa plan bi. Programme bi du demee nu mu war a demee su ma ñëwutee ma toog ma wax lu war a xew du demee nu mu war a demee so it's a teamwork it's not an individual task joint collections nga am producers yi fële nga am dancers yi fële nga am living fële yaa ngi understand it's a teamwork ku nekk dafa am role sam bu mu war a play so this is the thing that it's high time right now man su ma nekkee Gambian artist and I am doing very good I will not call nobody du ma autori kenn yaa ngi understand lu ma njëriñ loolu laay def right now until and unless the government want to support because government is not supported, it's useless. Yaa ngi gis boy ñu ngi bëgg a tukki ñu leen di aye visa. Bro, I stay Jamaican artists in Europe every month. Sometimes 2-3 times I bring Jamaican artists to play in Europe. Musuñ leen a aye visa. Because you know why? Seen government bi xam ne artistes yi suñu tukkee su ñoo ñib si dañoo isiwaale xaalis bu ñoo njëriñee dëkk bi. Yaa ngi understand? ñu ngi fi am NCAC, National Center of Arts and Culture. Normally they have to write attestations and help people. Yow da nga bëgg NCSC gisuñu artistes yi ñuy try man mun naa wax ne if I call the artists they will tell you that the NCSC never know my house they don't know where I live they don't even do anything some of them are there they are trying you know what I mean but it's not trying they have to do it because ñoom ñoo nekk si office bi su nekkee you are not capable of doing what you have to do yo bro get off the office bi nekk pour yow it's for Gambians yaa ngi understand yaa ngi jëli so at the end of the day again me I'm not being biased da nga gis ñoo xam ne they are outdated but they are still occupying those offices they are old school we need people who are equipped. They don't even know the definition of music. Man, I'm telling you something real. Some of them try. Some of them don't even know the definition of music. Yeah, you understand? They don't know what it takes to be where they are today. So Gambian bi lii la war a change. Amul mbokk nice. Ku munul dara wax leen ko munuloo génnal. Ku mun mu dem ñu jàppale ko. Because yow soo celebrate soo munee nga def lu baax.
Well, Lamin Daw. Well, sa waaj dafa tàng deret de. But okay, let's cool off right now. Let's go for a short video break and we'll be right back. Key Jizzle drop na Fong Ma Foye FMF. It's a nice video.
Yeah man, I endorse that song. Huh?
And Big Far drop na time with Fresh Juice. So between Fresh Juice like Fong Ma Foye, which one should you?
Yeah, they are all my artists. Anyone you play is all good.
Okay, let's go with Fresh Juice and then our next commercial break we'll do Fong Ma Foye. Fresh Juice by Big Far and we'll be right back after this.
Fine boy, no pimples. When I smile, you see the dimples. Your girl loves me, she said I'm handsome. She's always around, cause nigga got some. Man numa melni sa, man yegu mako. Man numa fresh sa, man tayu mako. Then boy juice, hale itima juice. Fresh juice, fresh juice. I'm a nice boy yeko, badness ma jelko. See we listen, wait take a yeko. Gone wild guy, live fuck you yeko. I'm non juice, my sago sample. The non milk, gone fuck my fresh. I'm non juice, my sago sample. My letter fruits, gone fuck my fresh. Fresh, fresh. Do you want? Fresh, boy me, dafa. Fresh, boy. Fresh, such a baby minute. Mata mobile, big father, my body fighter, boy, body charge, Jabay my charge. Feel free, man, I live large, fruits yangy fee, conjaru large, man, is up no power, takes up the large, Sa chepi mi valide, sa khari di chepe mi valide. Is na nigga you men, sem holi diu ko karide. Holi chepe yi yep, big fam mo ko marine. Banjul be paride, Senegal be malide. Ah, Sweden be Norway, US, ag UK. Now a nice be yeko, badness ma jelko. Civilise, bete kabi yeko. Kon wal gagne, li fuck new yeko. I nan juice, my sango sampo. Tin nan mel, kon fuck my fresh. I nan juice, my sango sampo. My leisure fruits, kon fuck my fresh. Ah, fresh, fresh. Do you want? Fresh, boy me, dafa. Fresh, boy me. Class, fresh. Slay queen, fresh. Akpapa your body, you never got see. Do you want? Fresh. Fresh. Do you want? You don't get up fresh. Fresh. Better. Fresh. Do you want? Fresh.
Welcome back after that wonderful music video by Big Fat called Fresh Juice. I think it was dropped on around July 3rd. I think it was on G's birthday. So around that day, I can remember. Yeah, I'm sure that I saw it. But anyway, it's a wonderful music video. Big Fat, one of our best, wonderful, most talented, prolific artists coming out the shores of the Gambia. But moving on, we have our one and only Gambian-made Chris Black from Germany, but back in the Gambia for a short business and holiday trip, I believe. But business trip. But anyway, Chris Black, I would like the viewers to actually see Chris Black. So if you can just take off the mask for a minute. So yeah, you can just take off the mask for a minute, and people can actually get to recognize. No. The shades is cool. I think the shades is cool. I'm wearing the face shield, so I'm fine. So Chris Black, now let's talk about the international scene. You in Germany, being a promoter in Germany. When you first went to Germany, first year or whatever, how did you get it together? How did you get it rolling? Who did you have to connect with? Who were your plugs? Who was who that you had to actually tap into and make sure you pull up your connection to make sure that you stand your ground to where you are now?
Me laugh, man. But to be honest, I love the question. Yeah, the foundation was built here in Gambia. If you know Chris Black, you know that it was built in Gambia, homemade. So when I was there, I have to connect myself to the people. You know what I mean? I didn't look for one or two people that I have to say, yo, I need this, I need that. You know what? They don't believe in saying that I can do this, I can do that. You have to be pragmatic. You have to show them that you can deliver. This is what you can do. Prove them. You have prove it to them.
What were your first shows, your first gigs?
My first, to be honest, I'll tell you the truth. When I went there, I tried to steal the attention of the people because Chris Black is a rapper. I'm also an artist. So what I have to do is, the 15 minutes of fame, where you will get 15 minutes, take the mic, show the people what you got. This is where I was going, battling with German artists and some other nationalities. You know what I mean? So to connect myself to the people, like I said previously, to know who is the sound engineer, who is the one having the studio, who is the one related to the club, who is the one who can get you this and get you that. Build that relationship, then show them what I was doing. So this is how it happened, with the help of the Almighty God.
Okay, so you thought of, in my own opinion, like being a promoter is a very risky business. Am I right?
Well, in life, we are all risk takers. You have to take the risks to make it happen. Yeah? It's just like your life that you are living. Nobody knows, like, if you sleep and wake up tomorrow, you will make it. If you sleep or you will not wake up tomorrow. So this is the same thing.
Now, who were the first artists you actually booked to actually come and perform? Did you start off with the local artists within Germany, or you started straight off with the international big names?
To be honest, I started with my own Gambian brothers.
Your own Gambian artists?
Yeah, artists like Dr. Oluganda, artists like Heartbreaker, you know, artists like...
Man, Heartbreaker, man.
Yeah, man, Heartbreaker there, man.
Where is that dude?
He's doing perfect, man.
Yeah.
Heartbreaker of yesterday and today is totally different. Heartbreaker plays with a live band, backed by only white people. He's having his own studio, recording for artists as well. So this is what I'm telling you. If you don't celebrate, kubain linga don dapat ka gina say niya, bro. They are doing good, man. Fala, looking very fresh and clean, pocket full.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That's nice to hear. So you actually started with the Gambian artists themselves.
Yeah, charity begins at home, bro. Yeah, man. And I was representing the Gambian community as well.
Okay, so how did the Gambian community actually receive the Gambian artists actually themselves?
They show them love. Yeah.
Well, the show is big.
Yeah, the shows were big because the thing is like, I'll tell you one thing, you know, it's like you are in foreign, you know, it's not your country, it's not Gambia. But remember, you have advantages and disadvantages. Those are the merits and the demerits, yeah? Like, if you happen to stage something, people will see if you do it well or not. If you do it well, bingo, it's a plus for you that you can make it. If you make any mistakes, you make another mistake, then they will get, you know what I mean, get tired of those things because nobody have that time. Yeah. You know, time is money and nobody will pay their money to come and watch something that is...
Okay, yeah, you know, I understand your point. It's a very, very, very great point. But let's speak about working with Gambian artists based in Europe, and working with Gambian artists based in the Gambia, but are making big waves in Europe. Right now, as much as Heartbreaker is in Europe, as much as Dr. Oluganda is in Europe, as much as Freaky Joe is in Europe, their sounds, their music, their streams on Spotify, SoundCloud, and all of those things is not bigger than Giselle and ST, who are based down here in the Gambia.
Yeah, I'll correct this point, huh? Okay, it's good you see it in your own way. Yeah. But I'm telling you, Gambian artists based in Gambia, recently, I'll tell you something. If I play Giselle songs in a party, white people dance to it. And if I don't play it, have to do something else, at times they will request Giselle's song. So I'm telling you it's something going good. But Gambian artists living in Gambia are not bigger than Gambian artists living in abroad. The Gambian artists living in abroad are bigger than them. Because you know what? Why? They are living there, they have the connection. They know the people. So they can pull 5, 10 people. But remember that if you're a Gambian artist...
Which Gambian artists in the international scene, in living abroad, like Heartbreaker and them, Freaky Joe and them, are having more streams online than Giselle and F?
No, we are not talking about streams.
No,
your question, yeah, I know.
Streams is the biggest market.
Listen to me, bro. Your question was people going to that source or seeing them as big. Yo, Benjamin, I did like more than 15 shows with him in a year. I'm telling you this. We toured the whole over Germany and some around sides of the countries or Europe as well too. Yeah, with Benjamin. But I'm telling you this. Benjamin, at times, give me more money than Jamaican artists. So you see what I'm telling you? Benjamin feel, and all the clubs that I've did shows with him.
Yeah, because you pay the Jamaican artists more than you pay Benjamin.
Don't say that. You cannot attest to that. No. You are talking to Chris Black. Okay. I don't joke with that. You come to my shows, I give you a 5-star hotel if you deserve it on your contract. You know what I mean? If I don't get a contract from you that I have to do things the way that I have to do, same way I give you that respect. I'm the few promoters or even organizers who always get this 100% mark from the artist and a friend to artists, all artists. Okay. I'm not promoting myself. I respect the artists. This is, you know, sometimes too we get it twisted. Some promoters think that the artists should bow down on them. And some artists think that the promoters will bow down on them. I'm telling you this. But it's a work. It's a team thing. It's a mutual respect. You know what I mean? It's respect. What you give is what you get. If you give this artist what he deserves or what he wanted to get, then the same way the artist will give it to you back. So this is what I'll go back to your questions. So don't think that artists in Gambia have more streams and you don't know how much they are paying them for those streams. Do you know? No. So you cannot say that the streaming is the business now. I rather go to a club or go to an open air event or festival, get paid for 3,000, 2,000 euros. Yeah, cash. Than to wait for people to click my views for me to get 1 million view and be paid for 900 or even less than 1,000 euro. So, it's all research. It's good that people will view your thing. The artist can sit at home and be clicking his video 100 times every day. We can do it. You can make replay. But I'm telling you something real, bro. So if you are in Gambia, you are doing good. You are doing good. But don't think that you are bigger than the artists in Europe. No, no, no. Those people are Freaky Joe is a full producer now. Jahiro is a full equipped producer. They studied this. They are musically inclined. They can also change some things in Gambia here. If you need advice as a Gambian artist, upcoming Gambian artist or a Gambian artist, link up with the Gambian artists who are based in Europe. They will tell you this. Because, they play with keys. They are working with the white people. These people, they are musically inclined. They know what they do. So at the end of the day...
Gone to school for it. Yeah. So thank you very much for that point. That's a very, very good point. But let us speak about... I can remember there was this year, I think last year.
And I will not jump to that. There are some Gambian artists who came to Europe and they cannot even have 5 people in their shows.
Okay.
I don't have to call names.
Okay, there's where I'm going to.
Artists who also came from Gambia and filled the whole club.
Okay, there's where I'm going to. I can remember last year, Mamfoon from Sweden actually brought about 6 or 7 Gambian artists. Nyom Barhama.
I did some shows with Barhama. Barhama was playing with iOctane.
iOctane. Wow, wonderful. I think I saw the flyer. Yeah, I can remember when the Gambian artists went there. And they actually had the opportunity to scatter within Europe and do their own things. Did you actually have the opportunity to work with any of them when they came to Europe?
Yeah, I worked with Barhama. I was contacted by Jizzle to work with them. And I was also contacted by ST. But unfortunately, they were booked to play for other people there. But same way I supported the event. I went there and I graced the event and it was well successful. Yeah.
Okay, great. So you actually haven't had the opportunity to work with Jizzle and ST on the international level within you?
It's not that I don't have the opportunity.
No. You didn't have it back then, I mean.
It's not that I don't have it. I already get where I have to be. And I'm telling you this, it's not that I'm promoting myself, but like no event organizer or promoter will challenge Chris Black in Europe. It's not possible. It's not possible.
You didn't understand my statement or my question. What I said... No. What I said was that when they went there, you didn't have the opportunity to actually work with Jizzle.
Then frame your question again and ask me that. Because, I'm going to pose this, I'm going to say this. Because, at the end of the day, we have people who talk underground. I do my vibes, I'm doing my things in a straight way. I came here, I'm talking how I have to talk. There are some people who don't feel what I'm doing because it's the truth. Yeah. So then you try to run a job, and these are the things that came into their head. But I was the one who was even trying to bring them there before. So here you know for the anthem. So at the end of the day, they have to come and apologize because they see it. So and those people putting them, they are not even promoters. Suma time but we are talking about the business. So but they know, they themselves know, they know what's popping there.
Great. Okay. There was this time I was in a meeting with a lot of Gambian DJs, and one force DJ, what's his name again? Lashes. Lashes said something. He was saying that when he went to Europe and he was playing in the clubs, and everybody believes or thinks that ST or that Jizzle is bigger than ST, or ST is bigger than Jizzle in Europe. But when he plays this song called Batatali by Crazy, he said that song is like the biggest song ever within like the Gambian community there, and he that song was given that replay request, like the fans went crazy out there.
Yo, big up yourself, Prezi. He's also part of my youth alongside Musafili Jabade. Yeah, I nurtured some of them. And in the song of Prezi Mbatatale, the youth, the artist, is saying and speaking the truth. So if you speak for me, I am the voiceless one, and you speak for what I want to say, bro, I have to embrace that song. Yeah.
So speaking of like how receptive Gambians are to these type of songs, in your own observation, within the Gambian spectrum in Europe, which one of our local artists do you think have a potential of making it really, really, really big out there within our Gambian spectrum in the international scene?
Gambian Shell and Oh Boy, they're a huge demand, huh? People love their vibes there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Gambian Child and Oh Boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
No wonder they have so much views on YouTube.
Yeah, because it's in Europe, you have fast internet and you
fast
can watch
internet,
them. Yeah. You don't need, nobody need to steal your megabytes.
Okay, and who else?
Yeah, and people watch ST, they watch Jizzle, they watch any Gambian artist that have good visuals, people watch you.
Okay, but who do you believe has a great potential of making it like really, really big, with the help of a proper team like you and whoever else can come together and and actually make it happen?
Yeah, to be honest, because most of his songs are based on English, and it's it's an international community. It's just like the way you see yourself in Africa with many black people and few white people. This is how you see yourself in Europe too. Many white people and few black people. Sometimes they feel the vibes, but they also want to know lan la lyrics bi di wax, lan la mean. What is the artist saying?
What advice will you give to Jizzle as an international promoter, giving an advice to your fellow Gambian artists, local here in the Gambia?
To be honest, I think Jizzle is on the right track. I will just tell him that to add more gas. Yeah. One thing I believe of Jizzle is he's very hardworking. I knew him today before he was Jizzle. So I saw the fire and I'm still seeing the fire. So what I'll just say that keep gassing, keep gassing, keep gassing. You support Jizzle, you don't support Jizzle, Jizzle is supporting himself. So.
Perfect. Great, Chris Black. Chris Black, let's talk more about you as a promoter within Europe. What does it take to actually put a show together? Maybe you don't want to tell your secret,
I'm very open, bro.
Okay, okay. Now, what does it actually take to pull off a gig? Because I see most of the shows I see within the internet is probably in a pub or a club. I hardly see Gambian promoters or Gambian artists performing. I think I saw T Smalls performing in some sort of like a summer festival. Yeah, the open air when it's a big stage and you can see at least 4,000 or 5,000 people in the crowd. What does it take for a Gambian promoter or as a promoter himself to pull off something like that? And how do you pull off your own local gigs? How do you calculate, okay, this is a good move for me, this will not be good for me. If I book this club for this amount of money, will I make it back or will I not make it back? What are the certain points you actually weigh out before you?
Chris Black don't think that if I put money here, I will make it or I don't make it back. I just told you earlier that I'm musically inclined. This is the first thing. Even if I die today and the Almighty God give me a chance to organize shows in heaven, I will do it. I'm telling you this. Don't take this as a joke, bro. And don't make mistakes again. We have big time promoters in Europe who are Gambians. We have someone like Catch a Fire. He's called John. He's my senior too. Yeah? He's called John and Catch a Fire. He have deals with Red Bull. He get platforms in Europe biggest radio stations like this radio. The name I'm forgetting. You have he take artists to these big platforms and he stage events and have 20 to 25,000 crowd. And he's well respected. He's one of the most respected Gambian promoters in Europe.
Where does he live?
He lives in Stuttgart.
Germany.
Yeah. And he's a senior advisor to me too. His support. He tried to connect people because sometimes in the entertainment industry in Europe, we scatter sometimes. You know what I mean? So he always tried to put us together again and try to make things work in the right way. And Gambians are not celebrating him. Go and look out for Catch a Fire. He's doing very good. Go and look out for Peace Boy Cham, Ultimate Movement. He's doing very good. Go and look out for Timeless Sound. He's doing very good. Go and look out for Gambian Chris Black GMB Promotion. He's also doing very good.
That's you yourself. Yeah, man. As a promoting business, I believe that as much as you put all your stakes on ticket sales, as in the international world, you should not actually put your stakes on ticket sales. You should put your stakes on probably the sponsors of your show. For example, if you have a show like Open Mic, and all these other sponsors come in, Trust Bank, or whatever. Yeah, Europe. Yeah, but
I think I was never sponsored in Europe to stage any show.
You see. So,
But some people get sponsored. Like
Yeah.
I just told you, like you have
like your friend.
people like Catch a Fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you know the international community, like the white people, if I say the international community, if they see what you can do and believe in what you can do, bro, it's a bingo for you. Anything you ask them, they'll give it to you. Yeah.
So, which means that he has support from all of these sponsors. So the ticket sales is the least of where he'll expect his profit from.
Yeah, maybe he can talk for himself. I don't know, because I never get sponsored. Any show that I stage, I pull it from my pocket.
All from your pocket.
Everything.
All from your
Yeah.
Let's speak about some of the Jamaican artists you actually made shows with. Who are the big names that you actually made shows with?
I think I've did shows with all those big names who are free. I played with I-Octane several times. I played with Jamil. I played with Chuck Fender, with Turbulence,
Alkaline.
with not yet. No, I didn't do no show with Alkaline.
Benny Man?
No, I didn't do any show with Benny Man. I'm telling you, people who are access right now, because you are in Gambia here, you might think that Benny Man is big, same way. You know what I mean? But the demand, like how you asked me before, like who is the most artist who is well demanded and stuff like that too. The same thing goes in the Jamaican side too.
Benny Man is not a high demand anymore.
He's a high demand, but not like before.
Not even before, yeah.
Yeah.
You have the new artists coming.
Yeah, of course, this
You
upcoming.
like the coffees and
Exactly, and I did some shows with Stone Boy too.
yeah, man.
Yeah, a couple of shows with him.
Brought it paid from Ghana
Yeah,
to come to
I'm part of the crew and the team that brought him down there to come and do those too. Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's a collective work, it's a teamwork too. You have a booking agent, you are a promoter, you know, you come all together and get this artist to do the things they have to.
And
Yeah.
each one takes his share.
If you have your price, you know where you get your money. If you do your work, then you get paid for it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So these Jamaican artists or these international artists, when you actually deal with them, is there a specific way of dealing with them and it's different from your other Gambian counterparts, or is just the same thing?
Bro, you're talking to Chris Black. After this interview, go and contact Gambian artists. The way I deal with the Jamaican Bob Marley, that is the way I will deal with the Gambian Bob Marley. The way I deal with the Gambian Jelly Bakuyate, that is the way I will deal with the Jamaican Jelly Bakuyate. I work on contracts. Yeah. If you cannot provide a good contract for me, I might assist you. But if it doesn't make sense, I kick off the show. You know? And this was the reason why I didn't do shows with some of these Gambian artists that came last year too.
What is the highest amount of money you've paid for artists to come play?
Maybe 20,000 euros.
20,000 euros.
Yeah.
Paid our artists to come.
Because like it's a crew.
It's about
Sometimes they travel 7 in number. You have to get a 5-star hotel for them. Their artistic fee, what they have to eat, what you spend in the venue, and everything, the stuff that work for you. It's a budget. Yeah.
So it can go up to 20 grand.
Yeah, or more. But I'm staging shows every month.
You're staging shows every month.
Every month. Sometimes I keep like 3 shows in Europe in a night.
3 shows in one night?
Yeah.
In one night?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I'll give you one example. I was staging Varson in Stuttgart. You know the Jamaican Varson? He was playing for me in Stuttgart. And I was staging DJ Pisces in next to München, Augsburg. You know, and I was keeping another dance in Leipzig. So I have people that work for me too. Same way, it's a team.
So this guy will be supervising here, this guy.
And people will be wondering, where will Chris Black be in the night?
And those two places are very far from each other, isn't it?
They are far, yeah. But the least crowd that I will get will be.
Thumbs up to Chris Black, man. Wonderful young Gambian promoter doing it big in Europe. We'll go for another short break, and as we promised you, Fong Ma Fue by Jizzle. And we'll be right back after this short, wonderful music video. Continue the conversation.
You didn't see this one coming.
Producer says, contribution.
Scorpio, number 1.
From my boy, my cordasan and fire. From my boy, every year my record break. From my boy, all of them blessed, more than stop. From my boy, when I was broke, come back make like hey. From my boy,
Point my head to the sky and say Alhamdulillah for the blessing, for the money, for the fame. Mashallah, I see love, I see hate, I see real, I see fake. Kept on moving, kept on moving, kept on moving. Face I make. Look at my car, look at my chick. Look at my wrist, look at my chain, look at my drip. Light up a split in traffic. Skirting around with the baddest, Batman got no manners. Lumbina, dunia baby tofala. For my boy, 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 for my boy. Can I do mola? Can I do mola? For my boy, for my boy. Everything in life is done by turn. For my boy, 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 for my boy. Makordas and I'm fine. For my boy. Every year, but I go to break. For my boy. All of them blessed, more than stop. For my boy. When I was broke, come by make like. For my boy. 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 Makordas and I'm fine. For my boy. Every year, but I go to break. For my boy. All of them blessed, more than stop. For my boy. When I was broke, come by make.
Welcome back. Wonderful, wonderful music video by Jizzle, one of our most promising artists out there, you know, putting the Gambia's name on the map. But we have to continue this wonderful conversation we're having with Chris Black, enlightening us about how the entertainment scene in the outside world actually works. And he's been there, done that, so he's the perfect person to actually tell us, you know, what's actually happening. And when you go out there trying to make it as an artist, what are the things you actually get to go through? Chris Black, wonderful having you here in the GRTS. Now let's speak about you. What is your next project? What is your next target? What do you want to do? What will something that will be out of the box than just a regular Chris Black promoting events?
Okay. On the GMB promotion, what we are doing right now, we're working on heavy projects. We're working on recently an international album. Yeah, we're working on a very big album right now.
When you say album, how is that going to be constituted?
Yeah, you know, we have artists from Gambia. You might know them, you might not know them, but they deserve to be where, you know what I mean?
They deserve to be heard.
Yeah, definitely. You know, so we scout them. Like I told you earlier, that is the job of a promoter. You have to scout the hidden talent and to promote it, to show the world what it takes. You know, so we have some couple of Gambian artists, and recently we are doing the recording here in Gambia, and it's going very fine. And by the grace of God, the album will be out next year.
Next year, okay. When the album is out, what platforms do we expect to see?
In the international platform.
International platform. So it's an album that will be your target market, your market target will be the international album.
That is what we do. We cannot target Gambia only because the government is not helping us. Yeah.
And there's bigger money in the international market.
The government will not give you that money that you get outside. Yeah. They rather give the money to the people to be quarantined than to invest in our Gambian youth. Yeah. Before they use that $500 million, I ate from that money, helping them to go to TRRC. I don't know. I speak very open because after everything, you have to go and face the SFR, if I'm right? You know, so I was quarantined for 2 weeks, and I ate bread and chocolate. You know, I ate some domada. You know, I was sleeping.
Oh, you were quarantined when you came?
Why not?
Okay.
It's like I was, you know.
How was it though?
Bro, it's the best moments that I ever had. I'm telling you this.
Oh, why?
You know,
I thought that was boring as hell.
If you know Chris Black, I always sleep for 2 hours, 3. You know, right now I'm talking to you, I didn't sleep for two nights. You know what I mean? But when I was there, I have 2 hotel rooms. You know, I have room service. They have to wake me up for breakfast. I have free lunch. I have free dinner. I have security guards around me. So what I never get before. What is cheaper than free? Bro. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. Before they use that money to pay for people to be quarantined. I think they should use that money to put it in our health sectors, you know, to go to the rural areas to talk with the farmers, you know what I mean, to buy the storage facilities, to bring these things that can help us, you know, develop Gambia in a sense that investing in the entertainment industry, I'll emphasize that, you know, and again, you know, paying our teachers or servicemen like the police, you know what I mean? So, bro.
When you're scouting an artist, what do you actually look for them? Yeah, but some people are just talented in maybe having a nice voice, but they're not lyrically inclined. Some people may be not lyrically inclined, but they have good stage presence. Some people are just good performers on stage, but they're bad vocal artists in the studio. How do you actually scout an artist considering all of these facts?
The talent. Because if you are not lyrical and you have a good voice, same way it's talent. If you don't have that stage performance, but you can deliver, it's the same as talent too. But this package is needed. For instance, you have composers, you have songwriters, you have producers. So if this part is lacking, it's just like a puzzle. You will put this and fix it in. And that is what it takes to get this artist. Some of these big artists that we celebrate recently, you know, I just give you a sample like Burna Boy. You think Burna Boy can sing more than Yafa? Yeah. So this is what I'm telling you, but you know, the lyrics are good. You know what I mean? The production side is good. You know, we have to make it work. We have good producers in the Gambia. We have people like Stylists. We have people like Hansin. We have people like Hakeem. You know, we have people like Prince Makai. Those people are all talented, and they can help. I cannot name all. You have most. You know what I mean? You know, those people are very good. They've been doing this for many years now. And
So if you're actually dealing with artists now, getting ready to produce an album, why don't you already have your record label? Why don't you run the GMB promotion in a record label style?
Well, GMB promotion been doing that for a long time. Maybe you're not aware of it. If you come to the likes of Musa Filijabara, you might know of him, the youngest GMB artist, and he's now drumming. You know, if you come to, we did a lot, bro. GMB promotion, I'm just saying this, you know, we train many people, and many people, the Sticky B that you are seeing today doing very good, used to be a PRO for GMB promotion. So most of them get their trainings from GMB promotion, and they are doing good, they are delivering. This is what we need in Gambia. So GMB promotion cannot be the government. You know what I mean? GMB promotion cannot do all. But if you check those few youths who can change, bro, invest in them. The best investment in life is to invest on a human being. You know? So lan jëriñu té dinañ jëriñ keneen. So lan jëriñu té keneen dinañ jëriñ boppam. You know what I mean? So ñun youth si rek la. Be youthful to be useful. Ndaw yi lañ gis, and we will stand for the youth. And we need a Rasta president. If I say we need a Rasta president, I'm not talking about politics. You know, a Rasta man su toogee mu amee ñaxam, mu amee wiidam, daf ko dee mun a róol lu mu dee njëkka layta booy am nga layta. I don't smoke, but I'm just telling you, I see it. Su ko laytee mu xëcca waat lu mu dee def daf dee pass. So if we have a Rasta president up there, moom su tibee benn yoon mu chop, ëllëg dina la tibal yow tam pour nga chop. Dégga na du dégga? I'm speaking ironically. Yeah, figures of speech. Use your sense to think about this, what I'm saying. I don't mean that I'm promoting weed or anything, but I'm just telling we need somebody from the age of 20 to 35 at least. Ñu xam pain yi. Waaw, ñu xam pain buy dox Gambia right now. Yeah, you understand? Ñu xam lan mooy dox. Ñu xam ñaata la essence di jar si station bi. Ñu xam ñaata la nen di jar. Yeah, you understand? Ñu xam ñaata la ndox di jar. Ñu xam lan mooy xew black market. Ñu xam lan mooy xew tipa garas. Because Gambia, man, lu ma gis right now, the cars are more than the people. We need roads. So what a new fee. You need to be here like 1 hour or 2 hours. Da nga wara nekk sa yoon bi. So you understand, we need stuff like this. We need people who will observe. We know it cannot be done once. Kii dafa wara help, kele help, ñu ñëw job ak government bi. You understand? But at the end of the day, we need something that will be open. You know? Accept critics, and then we work as a team, boy.
No, when we just started the whole interview, you were talking about something very interesting. Back then, we used to have the Roots Homecoming festivals. We used to have big festivals in Gambia. And you are actually a part of that. How would you want to actually revive all of those things back in the Gambia, bringing back all of these cultural festivals, making the entertainment scene very, very tangible. Because one of the biggest events we have in the Gambia is the open mic, and it's annually. If the artists themselves don't actually put up a show, you might have to wait until open mic December to see Jizzle, ST, ENC, and all of these guys.
Okay, now I'll answer the question in a very simple puzzle. Listen, remember that the stadium have to be booked for an amount of price. It used to be 50,000 when I was booking the stadium. I don't know how much it costs now, maybe 80 or because we wanted to do some shows recently, but due to the corona, it was cancelled. Then you need a sound. We used to book the previous sound from Junkum, that is the former regime's sound system, for 150,000. You know what I mean? You need some stagings, you need to pay securities. You know what I mean? So it's a procedure. So maybe this one promoter who is Chris Black, I came from a very low, poor background. I don't even have food to eat, or I cannot even put credit on my phone, but I'm very talented. I know how to structure things. I don't have that capital to stage all these shows. Bro, what can I do? So this is where the government should come in. If this person is good in this and this and that, yo, if the person send in proposals, you accept, approve the proposals, at the end of the day, you fund this stuff, and then we all celebrate. So I can understand. So if open mic is doing good for the past years, we don't know what is under open mic. We don't know who is financing open mic. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, too, you know, even if it is like Wagan or Black Links, you know, respect to the Black Links crew because they've been doing good from back in the days and still now they are pushing it, you know. So at the end of the day, they need help. You understand what I mean? Then Sohla and Dimbal, they need their verbum. How do you call verbum? Their adverbs on to be hard. You know what I mean? You know, they need people to come in as a team to work with people too. So you cannot be saying that, you know, you are the stud promoter and you want to do this. At the end of the day, it will be painful. You know, and this is where Jesus will come in and do his show because he's working every day. This is where ST will come to make his show because he's working every day. This is where Mr. X and Mr. Y will also come to do their shows because they are now what they depend is just to make good songs and go on stage shows. Normally, they don't even have to do that. Then you want to talk, they have to sit and fold their arms. Nyom sticky bi, nyom pa jawara. You know what I mean? The other promoters have to call them, yo, you know what? I get this show for you to do. Come in, kanga defko. Cut, you fail and hardest, you deliver. But the artist have to build his own team. Like you have ST Union. ST was there a long time ago. You have Jizzle Kingdom. So even the artist himself have his own promoter, have his own DJ, have his own PRO, have his own everything. Where are the other talented promoters out there? Where are the talented presenters? Where are the talented DJs? So you understand, nga gis nga neka DJ Bola, wala nga neka DJ Kanu, wala nga neka DJ Fireman, wala DJ Pisces. Nga wara ñew back artist bi wala nga wara ñew def li waye artist bi ñew ak DJ bo xamne xamul naka la mo scratch sa xamul naka lañ dé use stuff with just virtual stuff ñoo ekati pitch bi yep way bi ñaaw. So you understand feel la things ci di lack nak because of what it's too wide gap bi tejut.
Is it part of your plans to fix this problem?
I wish I can do it. It's not heavy breed buma jël ni. It's not something easy. The government have to do it. Because suñu owe before we used to sit at the NCAC office with Nyom Sheikh Omar, you correct sir, who are well talented. They sit with us, we have a dialogue platform, we exchange ideas, we work it and make things work fine. You know, because the former regime promote too much culture. I'm just speaking my mind, you know? You know what I mean, you know? So at the end of the day, you know, you will need to say, hey, this name, we try to bring them together, we form that team, and then you know. So this is the thing now. We are not promoting our culture. Yeah, man, I'm sorry to say this, but it's been a while. A very something special about the cultural stuffs in Gambia here. Can you get a festival? So this is what we are not criticizing, but we are trying to see our ideas to come in, you know. Ken jarul say sol mbahana wala nga sol specs, so lako soko soleta.
Wala nga sol kos. Ori guy, wala nga sol kos.
Tay boy fi dem len wax gis nga all these artists. Chepe yo boy. Gis nga boy bu len rëcc rek du ñëwaat. Boy fada, man duma fi tok may lekk ñankatang every day. Ma ton ma gis ko xamne daf ma tegal plate yi ñoom pizza fele di ma jox lu ma lifin man ma dellu waat di lekk ñankata xanaa man ma dofuma de boy bakken jaama la buga fi ngay toog fii boy yaa ngi boy hey maa ngi tasee artist bi boy kii ñu ngi ko play GRTS right now mu ngi romba télé bi ñu ngi play song am yi foofu noonu boy artist bi sax moom si posam bi sax amul fa $5 yaa bro it's dafa métti de so moo tax nga lay gis ne most of this Gambian artist suñu demee fële nag boy foog ñu bàyyi carrière bi ñu dem liggéey because xamal ne yaa ngi bàyyi sa yaay fii yaa ngi bàyyi sa papa fii yaa ngi bàyyi sa rakay fii ñun la yaakaar man mii waxaa yow right now I'm a promoter but I studied in Europe I'm not only doing music yaa ngi understand so at the end of the day I need something that is really fixed waaye su ma sañoon side boobu rek laay waaw da ngaa gis European boo xam ne booy DJ mooy liggéeyam DJ rek la sound engineer kese la cameraman kese la because loolu la jànga loolu moo am daf ko jànga dañ koo fay waaye fii we don't even have a music school yeah we have one that is so Amadou Bansang Jobaate that is Sona Jobaate you know trying to put something good you know it's going fine so we need more of that.
I actually want to take this opportunity to celebrate a lot of okay, I want to actually take this opportunity and celebrate a lot of Gambian DJs really in Europe. The likes of DJ Prices, I see my flights every day. Going here and there, playing every day. And I see, I hear about other sound systems doing very well in Europe as DJs. Do DJs at some point play the role of a promoter, as in if they want to stage their own show, they do their own bookings, rent their own clubs and stuff like that, and do their own shows and get their own money?
Europe is different from Gambia or Africa. I will just talk of Gambia. I know of Gambia much, so I will speak what I know. Lumaham Laiwa. Europe, it takes time for you to be an event organizer. You need criteria. You just don't jump and say, I'm a promoter. You need the allowance, like that is the permit to stage events, because remember that you are bringing people. The Europeans people, the well-being of people is very, it's very important. That is Shisha assurance. I understand. So to gather people in one spot, it takes something. For a club owner to give you his or her club, danga wara tek lu leer ya nge jeli pour DJ mu ñew play la dafa wara own small play be pare dina am small halis ya you understand small play be pare nit yi na ñew mu am ci benefit ya nge jeli so everything dafa am profile la so you can be lucky and live somewhere where you don't have control and you do your shows ñu na ñew play fat nga gis coy ñew taxaw te ñoo la té famine bi la fara so because remember that ñuy ñëw sa parti yëpp nekkul ne ñu pa nekk civilized o ñu pa nekk gentle dañ da nga ñëw nga gis kenn mistake amante si ñoom ñaar keneen xee so police su fa eggee lu ñoo la te moo tax kan moo tax ñu xee yow yaa oote programme bi foog ñu gis ne am nga right pour organise ko na war am loo right pour organise ko so you understand so it takes something to be an event organizer so it's not only by mouth
so DJs must be booked.
DJs you also have to make sure that yaa ngi am permit bi tam pour play. But some of them don't have it, But, if the promoter can back you or the event organizer, sometimes it's okay, and you understand, because explanation of could even back. But they are doing good, Gambian DJs. We have many Gambian DJs.
Yeah, because the thing is, reggae music is very big in Europe, and it's a very competitive market. I believe there are a lot of other, reggae dancehall, and I believe there are other DJs from other nationalities who are actually doing really good within the DJ business in Europe. Even though Gambia loves reggae and is more of a reggae country, how hard are DJs finding it to actually penetrate the market and make their presence felt?
Yeah, you have to be creative. Think out of the box, do what other people cannot do. Yeah, you understand. You have your flexibility. It's very important. Yeah, as a DJ, it's very, very important, yeah.
Great, wonderful conversation with my man Chris Black.
Saying this again, GMB Promotion is working on staging these foreign-based DJs and home-based DJs. December line ko plan, but let's see what Ningisi groundworks is still to connect them together, because then they gisne people do their awards here in Gambia and we don't see no award for DJs. And remember that you cannot be an artist without a DJ. So you know what I mean? If you're an artist, your DJ bada tak ni dega la si radio station la on a show. So at the end of the day, we just have to give them the same respect. So we are working on that project right now to at least put a smile on their faces too.
Absolutely. One wonderful, wonderful conversation there with the Gambian Chris Black, doing a wonderful job in Europe, doing a wonderful job here in the Gambia, scouting talents, doing the best he can do to actually make sure the Gambian flag is raised up very, very, very high. Thank you very much for coming on Top Notch. I really appreciate it. I wish you a safe journey back home. I wish you more and more. Your other home. Your other home.
I'll just say respect. I'm just sending love to my family down in Germany, in Gambia, friends of GMB Promotion and the entire GMB Promotion team. You know, I'm just saying that, yo, watch out. More to come. And thank you for having me here as well.
Brother, anytime, man. So I'll leave you with this last music video. Enjoy this wonderful top-notch convo. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace, man.